Hello Hammerheads, thanks for tuning in. Well, today on the 31st of May 2014, Clint Eastwood is 84 years old. So I'm going to wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, quite legendary Clint. My favourite actor, hands down, brilliant. I mean, I was chatting with Christy on Skype last night, and she happened to mention that, Clint Eastwood it's his birthday today, and she didn't know how old he was, I didn't know how old he was. We were guessing early 80s, I said 82 or 83, she didn't really know, and so she, before I could do it, she beat me to it, because she's a bit fast on the internet, quicker than I am, and she brought the wiki encyclopedia thing up of him and looked at his film career, because I said his very first film he was ever in was Revenge of the Creature, which was the sequel to Creature from the Black Lagoon, and she was looking his career up, and he'd been in all these other things before that film, things I'd never heard of, not films, but just fucking. And then that was his first film, and then he was in a few more. Revenge of the Creature, he played a fucking lab technician, and his only line was, "Yes sir, right away sir," something like that, and that was it. You never see him again. And he was in Tarantula. He was the pilot of the jet that blows the fucking giant spider up. And but he was in a few films between them, 1956 and 1956. It sounds bizarre, but must have been busy that year. And then, he was in a few different TV series during the late 50s and early 60s. Quite a few. And then he was in Rawhide, after all these other ones he was in. And what really made him a household name was A Fistful of Dollars in 1964. Because hadn't been westerns made quite like that before. It was like, wow, it was this guy. People really started to sit up and notice then, you see. Then came The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and for a few dollars more, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and and then Coogan's Bluff was about 1968, I think, and a Malpassel production, and then 1971, right? Obviously Dirty Harry was released then, caused a bit of controversy, because, there'd been no cop dramas like that. Nothing like that before. The same year, The French Connection was released, and that was a different cop drama as well. They were all jumped on the bandwagon. And anyway, apart from Dirty Harry that year, he thought, I'm going to direct a film. And everyone around him was saying, no, what do you know about directing? Don't, it'll be a flop. Obviously he did know about directing, because his debut fucking film, what he directed, was Play Misty for Me, and it was a success. And that really put him on the map to be a director, And then he directed High Plains Drifter in 1972, and the very first film he directed, without him actually being in the film, he was just behind the camera, was from 1973, a film called Breezy, starring William Holden and Kay Lenz, about a middle-aged, he's going through a midlife crisis in his 50s, and he meets with, you know, he starts dating this woman, Kay Lenz, who's in her early 20s, and yeah, I remember watching that in 1981 or something. Well, that was the very first film Clint directed when he was just behind the camera and not in it. He's done a few, but, you know, directed Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976. Legendary film, that. From the novel Gone to Texas by Forrest Carter, I think. Is it Forrest Carter? Anyway, certainly not Forrest Whitaker, is it? I very much doubt it. Then, obviously, directs a lot more now, and you know, I can just imagine some up-and-coming director this day and age approaching Clint and asking him if he's interested in a 6 Dirty Harry instalment. I wouldn't. It'd be interesting to know what his reaction would be, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, Clint, if you're watching, mate, I doubt you will be. Have a good one. See you later, hammerheads.